What's up, everybody? I'm Demon Slayer 917, and welcome to the scene. Today we're playing Five Nights at Freddy's 1. And I forgot to switch my microphone on there at the beginning, so you got this weird me not talking thing. Anyway, with all that out of the way, this game scared the shit out of me a minute ago. Just loading into it because it did the whole thing to go to the main menu here. And it went ahead and, yeah, it scared the absolute shit out of me. Because I was getting my headset set up, and then boom, jump scare. So even the title screen can jump scare you, apparently. Now, I have seen tons and tons of Five Nights at Freddy's videos. I know all about them. I know the lore. I know everything else. This is nothing new to me. This game is several years old now, which in internet time is like a billion years old. I wanted to play it because I've never actually been able to play it myself before. Like, the closest I did, I had it on my old PC, which was running on Windows XP, and it was so laggy and so bad. I made it to, like, night 4, but by that point, the animatronics were really coming at me, and, like, the minute one would, like, try to come in, it would lag my system so bad, it would take 10 minutes, and I would randomly get the jump scare, and then boom, and it was just unplayable. So, I'm gonna go ahead. This is me recording this for the second time. I actually made it up to night 3, as you can see a few minutes ago. And, my stream wasn't recording. YouTuber problems. Streamer problems. So, yeah. Without further ado, though, let's jump into it. So I'm gonna go start back at the beginning, since, you know, that was that. The previous recording, nothing major really happened. I mean, there were some funny moments, but, you know, that's the way the internet goes. So, here we go. Now, it should be said that, you know, when I got into this game, it was a long time ago, I started watching this on Markiplier's channel back... Okay, we've all heard the phone guy thing, but I will let it play through, and I will continue my story in just a minute. Because what FNAF playthrough would not be complete without phone guy, so...
Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah, it's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Okie dokie, so the main reason I wanted to let that recording play a lot was, number one, supposedly if you let it play, the animatronics will not start doing things. And number two, I just wanted to see if there was any differences in between this version and the original PC version. If there was a little, you know, like, different wording or anything else. I doubt there would be, but I just wanted to check, you know. I can't find a lot of information online about these console versions, because obviously I am playing on my console, not on a PC, and that is because they just recently released Five Nights 1, 2, 3, and 4 to consoles. PS4, Xbox One, Switch. So that's really cool. They released them onto mobile, as a lot of people know, a while back, but the mobile versions, which basically is what these are, is just ports from the mobile version, in a lot of ways, just higher definition versions. But these versions on the console will actually have the mini games built into them. And let's see. So it's a pretty interesting thing, the fact that yeah. But yeah, all the footage I had a minute ago, I went through this whole thing, and night one, literally, like, Foxy was out trying to do stuff, Bonnie was out, Chica was out. They were all, night one, attacking me, and that's why I wish that footage had been, you know, like, or I still had it, but my stupid streaming thing wasn't recording, so now I'm redoing it. But, yeah, interesting. So let's see here, I have a comment real quick. I'm actually not using a keyboard. I'm using a controller, because all this is on my Xbox. So that's... Sorry if you can... Yeah, you're out. Okay. Oh crap, Chica's out too. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about my not having them recorded being out in night one, because they're all out. Okali dokali. Yeah, the reason you can probably hear the tapping and the stuff on the keys is on my controller. This headset I have picks up everything. I mean, it picks up, you know, my girlfriend can be watching a video across the room, and you'll pick up the audio from that video, or, you know, she can be writing, and sometimes you'll hear the audio, or the sound of her pen writing. So, yeah. Sorry about that. And I know for a game like this, that it's, you know, if I'm playing Fortnite or something like that, it doesn't really matter too much, because there's a lot more sounds going on, whereas in this game, it's a lot more quiet, a lot more, you can hear things deeper. So, but, yeah. As I was saying earlier, I started playing Five Nights, or not playing, I started watching Five Nights at Freddy's back in 15, I'd say. 15, yeah, early 15 or late 14. And my friends had showed me some of Markiplier's videos, not specifically on Five Nights at Freddy's. The first one I ever saw of his was Google IRL, which I thought was hilarious. And then they started showing me after that some of the Five Nights at Freddy's videos, because I had no idea what the fuck the game was. And I'm like, well, what? Five Nights at Freddy's? That's a stupid name for a game. And they started showing me some of his videos. I thought they were hilarious. And I went home, started binge watching a lot of them. And this is before Five Nights 2 came out. So I was like, okay, you know, this is back in the beginning of all of it. And I went ahead and got addicted and started just binging it like crazy, watching it all the time. It was great. It was fun. I hear you. I hear those footsteps. I'm still gonna leave that close. Okay, there you go. I got addicted to it like crazy and started watching it all. Oh yeah, you're back there. Okay, fuck off. Got addicted to it and just, you know, started going with it a lot. I got addicted to Markiplier at that point. Started binging his channel all the time, every day, like crazy. About fast forward maybe a year later, I got obsessed with Jacksepticeye. A friend of mine introduced me to him, and the two of them combined is what really propelled me into wanting to start doing gaming online, like I'm doing now. So that's really, it was a really interesting thing, and a lot of people tell me, "Oh, you're copying Jacksepticeye, you're copying Markiplier," you know, and I don't intend to try to copy them. Yes, the two of them are like idols of mine. Yes, I probably they're very, both of them are very influential. You know what I mean? On me, but by no means am I sitting here like going, "Oh, how can I copy Jacksepticeye Markiplier today?" Boom, yeah. Let's read some comments. Oh yeah, Markiplier is the best. Yes, yes he is. So it's, you know, watching both of them just, it inspired me a lot. And the main thing was, back whenever I started watching Markiplier, my mom passed away in 2014. And so, as I said, I started watching him probably about late 14, early 15. And I was still grieving, I was still going through a bunch of things. And so watching Markiplier helped me in a very therapeutic way get through a lot of that emotional shit I was going through. I mean, it's not to say that I'm over it, that's not something you get over, is the death of somebody like that. But it helped me work through a lot of the pain, which I'm just insanely, it's one of those things I'm grateful so much because he helped me through that time.
Hello. Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats.
Oh yeah, day 2.
I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses.
You know, what is the physics in this world? That's what I want to know.
Just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though. So, hey,
yeah, no shit.
Not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So
hi, Bonnie. Hi.
Oh,
hi, Freddy.
Someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react.
Yeah, fuck off. Okay, I don't want to see you anymore, so. Yep. I love how I'm actually turning my head, and that doesn't actually do anything in the game. Like, I'm turning my head in real life, and it's, yeah. Gamer logic. If I do this in real life, it'll help me do more in the game. Where is Chica? Alright. Screw it. Alright. I have a new comment I can see, but I can't read it right this second. I hear footsteps. I see London. I see France. I see Bonnie's underpants. Bonnie's still there. The only thing that's irritating about the console version so far is the cameras are very, very twitchy. Twitchy. I mean, I can just do this all day, and there's very little effort that goes into me actually controlling the cameras. That's really about it so far, as well as this right light here has a tendency to stick a little bit. Even when I tap the button to turn it off, it still wants to stay on. Now, that could be something actually left over from the game itself, or it could be the console. I'm not exactly sure. As I said, I did not get to properly play the original one on PC that much. So, even though I've seen every game, I have not played them. And that's a big reason of why I wanted to play through the series. They just released them for consoles. I wanted to play through them, number one, just to play through them in general. Also to have some nostalgia factor with it. But also to see and compare how they compare from what I've seen to how they act. You know, are they functional? Do they? Hi. How can you? Wait. Oh, that's Chica. No, never mind. I thought Bonnie was in two places at once. Yeah, never mind. Still there, Bon Bon? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're good. You can stay there. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Got my leg straight here. Yep. Just Ooh. Come on. I know when he's gonna do it soon. Oh! Okay then. Hey there. Hey there, buddy. What you doing out there? You want to try to come in here? Is that it? You want to come say hi? You feeling a little lonely out there? No, not today, buddy. Not today. Or I should say tonight. Since it's 5 nights. Oh, I saw you there for a second. I saw you there for a second. An interesting little thing I have noticed is I can just do this kind of back and forth motion if I really wanted to kind of cheese it a little bit. Yes, that would use up a lot more power, but it is a viable option for certain scenarios, I would assume. And I don't really know if you can necessarily do that with the PC, because if I remember correctly, on the PC version, you could leave both lights on. You can have both lights on and both doors shut, technically. This version, you can shut both doors, obviously, but you can't have both door lights on. Because it means you have one on, you turn the other one, that one goes off, and vice versa. So, hey! How's it going there? How you doing? Doing good? Doing good there, buddy? We're almost home free from this. Originally, the original episode I did a little bit ago, the one that got lost, I did the first 2 nights, but I'm probably gonna try to push through a little bit more, just for the sake of it, honestly. So I figured I was like, 2 nights should be okay for the first episode, and it was going good, and everything was fine, but I'll probably try to push further. We shall see. I was like, I'll do this as an episodic thing like I used to do when I first started recording small episodes in time. But okay, yeah, you're done. Fuck off. I just gotta tell you, it is like I said, I've watched tons of videos of Five Nights at Freddy's. And watching them versus actually, watching them, it can still jump scare me sometimes. What the fuck? I didn't even hear you run down the hallway. Jesus. There was no hallway. I didn't hear the footsteps or anything. I didn't. I got an achievement. No hiding. Okay. I don't know if that's another bug because yes, I'm talking like crazy, but I did not hear any footsteps down the hallway. And usually with Foxy, you hear footsteps. And I am trying to read this and... Yep, I knew about the button on the poster. I've actually been trying to do that for a few minutes, but I don't know, see, on PC, you would just click on the button and do the little... let me actually try to do that. Let me try to do that real quick. I will focus on that more. If I die again, whatever. I mean, I was gonna try to do a video without me dying, but I mean, apparently that's not gonna happen now. I love this game. I love the fact, like, that little thing right there, like that, it got me, honestly. You know, it wasn't something, it didn't scare the shit out of me, because I've seen this a million times, but it was a nice little jump scare. Alright, see, I'm looking at the poster area here, trying to see if I can dial in on any spot specifically. Ah! That's good to know, because for me, it's I have to press my X button while looking at the camera. I mean, not the camera, the poster. So I go over here, nothing. Go over here, nothing. Has to be straight in the middle. So that will lead to any sort of secrets, I'm assuming, that will happen. And that's good to... I'm assuming a lot of the further games that have a lot of the Easter eggs will be very similar, since they're all obviously ported by the same stuff. Meaning probably a lot of like the little secret hidden Easter eggs and things will do with like hitting the X button. So I know the Y button on my controller cancels the call. A is for the lights, B is for the doors, and my left bumper is for the cameras. And I need to focus on Foxy more. I need to be aware of that now. So just get a little pattern going. Door, door, Foxy. Door, 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 Foxy. Door, door, Foxy. Door, door, Foxy. Door, door, Foxy. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if they're okay. My theory, my game theory, is that these ports they did have extra Easter eggs in them. I'm calling it right now. I think that might be the case. Because this is Scott Cawthon we're talking about, and Scott hides stuff everywhere. So it would stand to reason, if he's re-releasing these games on console, there might be, you know, some hidden... Oh, Chica's gone too? Okay. Okay, Bonnie's down the hallway. Push back to Foxy. It would stand to reason that he might hide something in these versions as well. So, if that's the case, then that's cool. My goal basically is to beat the games, and then maybe just do like, you know, a day where I, you know, do a very long stream, just not like playing the games in terms of like trying to complete them or beat them, but mainly just to search for clues, search for anything, kind of like an old Ratman hunt. I think that'd be pretty cool. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, that was my fault. I was not checking the cameras that good. Another thing I've noticed is that from what I've seen so far, the difficulty is a little higher. Did you turn it off? A little higher on these than what I've seen with PC. Hi. Hi. How's it going, bud? If you could not do footsteps outside my door, I'd be fine with that. I'd be good with that. Now, see, I have 2 more comments in my chat, and I can't read them right now. I will read them in a minute. I need to figure out if I can make my chat box bigger on my tablet, where I can actually read the text a little better, because on my chat box it's really small, and it's a pain to try to read. So I have to keep grabbing and holding it to my face. Maybe I should just wear some glasses on. Again, there was no footsteps! There was... Okay, I know I didn't check the cameras. I know I didn't check the cameras that much there towards the end. But there was no... Wait a minute. I know why there's no footsteps. Isn't it supposed to be that if you look at the camera, that's when you hear the footsteps? I have not watched... Okay, the truth be told, I haven't watched FNAF 1 in, like, forever. So I'm... Alright, let's have a look at this. Alright, they're saying, about Scott doesn't do stuff like that. I mean, true. A little Elon Musk there. Okay, let's try this once more. See, before, when I did the video before, no problem. No problem. Went through night 1, 2, no problem. And this is my third time trying night 2 this time around. Alright, this time we're gonna keep an eye on Foxy. If I can get these lights to work right. But Demon, it's not the lights, you're the one controlling them. Yeah, I know that. I'm aware of that. Hey, at least I haven't been killed by like Bonnie or Chica yet. Don't say that. Knock on wood. I have wood on my desk there. Knock. Emphasis on yet. Because the minute I say that, I know they're probably gonna start jumping out at me. Problem is, I get so carried away talking that I end up distracting myself and don't check the camera. This game is actually, I've heard a lot of people say it's a very difficult game to commentate over because on one hand it's very simple, there's not a lot you have to do, but on the other hand you have a lot that you have to do. So, and as far as like 420 mode goes, I probably will attempt that. I'll probably try to do that, like after I beat the main game. I probably will try to go for 420 mode and then move on from there. We shall see. We shall see how it goes. Why are you already? It's literally been like not even that long since I checked the camera. Why are you already out? Some of my Five Nights tips and tricks. It's only 1 o'clock. It's only 1 o'clock and you're already out. No, good sir. Not today. Not today. I don't know why I went British there, but okay. That happened. Are you just gonna stand there? Are you just gonna stand there? Thank you. Eat my power. Food. Just want pizza. I want to get out of here. Just want a paycheck. You guys just keep digging with me. I know, like, you guys know I smoke cigarettes a lot while I'm streaming or recording in anything. This is not a game I can do that once I get later on into it. I know that. I know that. Like, I smoked one a minute ago, and even just at this, like, level night 2 shouldn't be that hard. And I was just, like, freaking out right about it. I was like, we're 2 o'clock. We're pretty much doing pretty good, power and everything. We're about the same like we normally are. just stay there, fucktard. Yeah, you stay there. I don't want to deal with you. I will punch Fox. What does the fox say? The fox says, ow, after I'm done beating the shit out of you. You're the one that's killed me like the past 2 games. Even more reason I want to beat the shit out of you. No, take that. Don't know what you're dealing with. No, no. What the? Go. Telling it, that camera is gonna. That so far is my least favorite thing about this is the camera system because it's so touchy, and because I'm constantly moving the left thumbstick back and forth. If I'm still pushing it, it will immediately shift to another camera angle. I'm getting crazy with my lights. I need to slow down a little bit because it's 3 a.m. and I'm at 52. I was like double tapping my lights. Yep. Nope. No. No. Would you move already? Just gonna chill? I mean, at least buy some Netflix for me first, before we chill. Disney Plus or something. Oh. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Not today, Fox. Not today. Aren't you supposed to? Okay, he should be back. Okay, he should be back. See, that time I remembered. Remember what to do. So we're okay. We're 4 o'clock. We're doing good. Doing good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Whatever that was, I didn't like it. I don't know if it was Foxy, I don't know if it was Bonnie, but I know I didn't like it. That's what I do know. Okay, you're back there. Okay. So back to normal schedule. Oh, we're gonna be getting close to power a little bit. It's my fault. I keep using too much. Yes, I can hear your footsteps. Okay, I hear them. I know you're there. Okay, I'm aware that you're there, and there's a bear. But I don't care. Take me to the fair. Like the mayor. And then you can put me on a dare. Stop. Ooh, okay, 5 o'clock. One more hour. One more hour. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. We got this. I'm perfectly fine. Perfectly fine here. Nothing wrong. Everything good and gums are up and bud breeze. 19% power. No problemo. No problemo. I got this. 19% power. We only got an hour to go. We're Gucci. Hey, remember. We're Gucci. You will not take this from me. 16. Go away. If it's this difficult, something like level of difficulty on like just fucking night 2. Whoa! You shitting me? Both of you assholes. Hi. Okay, he's gone. You can fuck off too, you know. So whoa. 6 a.m. I was about to say 6 a.m. Come around, please. Thank you, 6 a.m. Oh. Yes, I agree. Ultimate Custom Night should be on console. It should. And that might be something they might do in the future. I think that'd be awesome if they did that. Because what I'm hoping is that they basically put all the FNAF games on console. I think that would be a really good thing. FNAF World, honestly, maybe I think some people would actually enjoy playing it. Would I play it? Probably. What? Chica's already gone. Chica's already gone. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, we're just gonna skip your call for now because I don't want to deal with it. Okay. Everyone knows what you're gonna say. I know I said earlier about checking to see if there was anything different. I'm just gonna focus on staying alive here. Thank you very much. But yeah, definitely, Custom Night should be on here. Like Ultimate Custom Night, that'd be great. The question is, like, for example, Pizzeria Simulator, that was free online. Would that be something they would put on here for free? That's the question. If they do anything like that, is it going to be free? Is it going to be this? Is that? There's a lot of questions that go into these things, and it's fascinating. For me, I love the fact that this is actually on console. To me, this represents a very good crossover between consoles, PC players, the indie scene in general is mainly what I'm saying when I say PC players. This game came out for PC. That was it. Little indie game nobody cared about when it first came out, and then blew up and dominated the world. It's like the ultimate indie game Cinderella story. So, now we have the fact that it's on console. It bridges the gap from being an indie PC game to an indie console game. I mean, it took a long time. It took forever. But it shows where we've come as a world. And it's like a good example is, Fortnite is another game similar in that vein that what I'm talking about, changing the world. Love Fortnite or hate Fortnite, you have to accept and understand the fact that Fortnite changed the face of gaming forever. Fortnite gave us something, doesn't matter what you play on. PC, PS4, Xbox, Switch, it doesn't matter. It gave us the ability to do something we wanted to do forever, which is cross-platform play. It proved that that was not only possible, but can be done, and is done every day now. Cross-platform play is something that I have been talking about for years, literally for years, because a lot of my friends have PlayStations. I have an Xbox. I don't have anything against PlayStation, it's just Xbox has always appealed to me more, and I usually only had enough money at any time to try to get one, and then that was that. That's just how it came out. But now, at least games like Fortnite, and even, Minecraft is getting to it. A few other games I've heard are getting to it of the whole cross-platform play. Now with Minecraft, you can't play with people on PlayStation. It doesn't work. Because Sony's kind of being like Sony usually is, like him-hawing around about it. Well, we don't know, we want to do this. You can play on Switch with Xbox or on PC. As far as I know, I think you can play on the Bedrock version if you have it on PC. Me and my girlfriend she plays on my Switch. I play on my Xbox all the time on Minecraft. So, but all that is a direct result of Fortnite. And, I'm looking forward to one day where maybe, every game is like that. Where every game that comes out and has a multiplayer functionality is completely cross-platform. There will be no more barriers of, oh, well, we can't play this together because, I have this system and you have this, or I'm playing on PC, or whatever. That's what I would like to see in the future, is a world where all gaming is connected. And then you look at something like the Stadia that just came out. The Stadia is a marvel. The biggest issue people have had with it is if you're running off your phone. If you're running off the 4G on your phone to stream the games. Of course you're gonna have problems. There's gonna lag, it's gonna do it. You're running off a fucking phone, what do you expect? Phones have not come to the point where they are as powerful as a console or anything like that. So, of course, now you might go, oh, well, the Stadia, it doesn't run off a console, it's its own console. Yes, I understand that. But I'm talking about if you're running hardwired or through Wi-Fi, you basically then have the power of a console behind you. Like, my Xbox runs off of Wi-Fi. That is how I stream, that is how I game, that's how I do everything. Granted, for gaming setup, I should be hardwired. I should have, an actual Ethernet cable going from my Xbox to my router. That would give me a better signal, it would give me a lot of better things. The problem is, my router is in my living room, and my Xbox is in my bedroom. And there are several rooms in between, so I would have to route an entire, cord system just to go from my bedroom to my router. And this isn't my house, I rent this house. I'm not going to put that much effort and work into something that I'm renting. No, if this was my house and I owned it, yeah, fuck yeah, I'd do that. I would sit there and have Ethernet cords running to everything they would need to be. That's perfectly fine. The fact that I'm just renting this house, it's pointless to me. It's extra work that I don't want to do, and it's pointless for me. But now you go with the Stadia. The Stadia, people have tested it, hardwiring it. They've tested it with Wi-Fi. It works fine. The amount of lag that people are like, oh, well, the lag, what about the lag? First off, even if you're playing with a controller, it has a wire on it, and the wire is going into your console, there is going to be a small amount of lag, no matter what. You can record the stuff into a slow motion, camera, check it, there's going to be some lag there. And if you run them frame by frame, side by side, the Stadia's lag is basically just like a microsecond of a microsecond shorter than like a console's lag, like an Xbox or a PlayStation. The lag, it's almost non-existent between them. So anybody who's like, well, the Stadia's gonna have so much lag, that's bullshit. It's not. It doesn't. A lot of people run like Destiny 2 on there, number one, because it's free, you can get it and play it. And secondly, because it's a big game, there's a lot to it, so it's actually a decent test. Running something like this on Stadia, if you're running a game like this, there's not much to the game. There's not much that has to be processed, so it's not a big deal. Like running a game like Destiny 2, where you have a metric shit ton of other players with you, yeah, that's a good test for it. It makes sense to do a test like that. Because you actually can turn it off. You can actually test it properly and, see what's what. And I am shocked that there has not really been any activity tonight. Watch, like, this last 2 hours of the shift is gonna be like fucking activity central. Although, sometimes night 3s, I know, can be pretty peaceful. Sometimes. But, that's getting back to the whole deal with, like I said, with Fortnite. I play a lot of Fortnite. Anybody who watches my channel on YouTube or here on Twitch knows I play a lot of Fortnite. So, yes, you could say I'm just a fanboy of the game and I'm just giving it credit where credit's not due. You could say that, but you'd be wrong. I'm sorry. The community of Fortnite can be, some of them can be toxic. That's just the way it is. That's any gaming community, though. And also, you go back in there. It can also be really good and generous. There have been tons of examples of points where I was playing a game. No! I just said how it's been going smooth tonight. You're not gonna fuck it up. Yeah, that's right. Go the fuck away. I just heard running footsteps like Foxy. But you're there. Okay, that was weird. But okay. But, as I was saying, if you want to sit there and talk about that, you can go, okay, Fortnite this, Fortnite that. At the end of the day, it has brought cross-platform play to... Oh, fuck! Oh, Foxy was gone. Shit, I was gonna, I heard the footsteps, and I was just fixing to fucking lower the camera and close the door, and boom! Yes! Fuck you, Foxy! Yes! Fuck yes! Fuck yes! Whoo! Whoo! Alright. let's go ahead and check my comment box real quick. I am doing good. Hello to you as well. Alright, night 4. We're already like over halfway through the game. Holy crap. Okay. Jake is already gone.
Hey, wow,
Yo, you pop out.
Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you.
Alright, we're just gonna skip the call for now, and we're gonna continue on. Okay. But it definitely is a game that has changed the face of gaming, and it's exciting to think about what the future of gaming might be. You know, obviously we know that gaming is going to go into the digital age. We know it's going to go completely, you know, no more discs, no hardware, in terms of, you know, physical discs and stuff you purchase and own and everything else. And that's sad to me. On one hand, it's cool because, you know, it makes gaming a lot easier. It makes it easier to access the media that you're trying to access. At the same time, though, it's sad because... Pardon me? It's sad because it is, you know, I grew up in the 90s, okay? I was born in 1990, so I grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s. You know, when I was a kid, a lot of the video shop in town had, like, regular Nintendo games you could rent, okay? That's how dated a lot of my gaming is. So I was raised with a very hardware mindset, where you would buy a game, you would get something in return, a cartridge, a disc, something. So for me, you know, that's what I think of when I think of games. I think of them as, you know, discs or this. Same thing with movies or anything else. You know, I know we're going into an age now where everything is going to be digital. Bad Foxy. Alright, so here's the plan. If I pop this up and Foxy ain't there, I'm just shutting the door. I'm not even going to go to the second camera, because I know that he's just going to run and bang on the door anyway. So that's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to do. But, you know, it's interesting to think about the fact that, you know, gaming will go into this digital age. There will be no more discs. There will be no more actual hardware that you put into, like, it'll all be digital and software, which is good and bad at the same time. The reason I say it's bad, why is it bad? Well, because if you have a disc, a physical copy of something, you always will have that. You know, unless it gets broken through an accident or you just being a dumbass and letting it get broken, you have that. So you could use that on any system. You can use it on, you know, your system, your friend's system. You know, if you get a new system, you can always use it. Blah, 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 blah. You could do that. Now you could say, well, with digital you can do the same thing. You can just download stuff, and this is true, but what if all the servers, you know, you have a problem with it? Or what, hypothetically, worst case scenario, what if every server gets wiped and gets lost? You know, with every bit of information on it. Whoa, nope. Fuck off! You know, then at that point it becomes like, well, you know, if everything gets destroyed, well, then everything gets destroyed. Now you could say, well, what if that happens anyway, and you still have your disc, but then this, you know, won't work for some reason. Yeah, that's true. These are all... Hey, stop it! No, it's not you! Okay, good. Fuck. She was finally gone. Fuck off! Not even 3 a.m. yet, and I'm fixing to hit 50% power! Back to you fuckers! Whoa, hi, Foxy. Yeah, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? But it, you know, there's a lot that goes into it. Personally, me, I like having the disc. Number one, because It's just safer to me. Number two, it's like a little mark of pride. Like, if you wanted to, you can hang your disc on your wall, okay? You can hang the cartridge on your wall. You can hang whatever. It's collectible. And the main thing is, you can always resell. That is one of the main things. You can always resell anything you buy like that. Whether you have the game disc or anything. How are you going to resell your data, bro? How are you going to resell if you buy, you know, Jedi Fallen Order on the Xbox store right now? Or the PlayStation Network? How are you going to resell that shit? Okay, you're not. And the only way you can kind of resell it would be is if you sold your account. That's it. And you can rent your account out. That would make some money. But, oh, my tablet just went off. I forgot that there is a timeout. I need to turn that timeout off on that thing. That way I can still see. Because I am not stopping to open that right this second. It's fine. But I heard that. I heard that. You guys are dicking with me, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. We're at 4. I got stuck a little bit on night 2, but I'm blasting through the rest of these. Like I said, for the first time around, night 2, I knocked out the first fucking try. I got an awesome system going here. Light, 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 and hammer. Pro. P-R-O. I got this. If my power holds out. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Why? 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 I was checking cameras! Leave it to me after I said I was breezing through everything. Oh, shit. Oh. Night 4 of 5. Okay. Well, I was gonna play a little bit longer, but I just saw the time. I do work tonight, so I need to go ahead and get off here so I can get some rest before I have to go to work. So, I will be doing the rest of it later. I'm going to try to start recording and streaming more often, so it should be good. This is a series I've been excited to work on, and I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. Freddy dicked me over there, but you know, it's okay. I know Freddy's the big dick of the game. Obviously, it's fine. It's at Freddy's, and at least I got killed by Freddy in this video. I've seen some people that never even got killed by Freddy, so But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode, why not follow and subscribe today, become a part of the Demonite Army? It's gonna be awesome, guys. If you like this video, pound the like button. Otherwise, I don't know if you liked it or not, and it's awkward. There's enough awkwardness in the world. Let's not make more, guys. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know you the video. And as always, guys, this is Demon Slayer 917 reminding you to always have fun and rock on. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.